in their life has thought about hoeing at least once. I don't care if it's your mama, your sister, your cousin. You might not want to accept it, but every woman has at least thought about it one time.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello again. This is MistaO, and today's subject, y'all, is called "Tricking Is Not Charity." I repeat, tricking is not charity. Let me wind back for a little bit. I've seen early stages of this niggas giving for nothing but hopeful results. Let's see, I'm on back in the day when I was in elementary school. This is probably the late 90s, like 90, 97. This time. You know, being a child when when men did for my sister. I mean, not men, other adolescents. I mean, seeing niggas bring up No Way Out, Puff Daddy Mix, No Way, No Problem, No More. Seeing niggas bring over, give her Puff Daddy Makes More Money, More Problems tape for free. People offer candy. People offering jewelry. Just get this show. Just trying to show what they can give to be with her. And I saw it even as elementary school child. Seen this. As myself, I didn't receive any of that type of shit behind my pleasantness and my nice ways. I got nothing. Cold looks. Then, then, then I, then I grew up and seen. Then I grew up and seen things like tricking. I'm sick. What's it called? Tricking is not charity. Taking no philosophy from mama about how what a man supposed to be. Remember this, y'all. A woman's philosophy on men is not the best advice to listen to. I'm sorry, I rest peace to her soul, but you cannot take on their advice on what men supposed to be, selling an imaginary fantasy of what they think a man supposed to be. It is not real. So cut listening to your aunts and all grandma about what men supposed to be. They talking in the fantasy mind state. Because if they can go with something opposite of what the hell they're saying, why the hell would you take their advice to heart? But as a child, I just ran with the flow, and that flow did not give me no results. Sticking with hygiene and brushing your teeth, and I saw repetitive, nothing results as time went on as a teen. Literally, I'm talking about being in motherfucking ninth grade, buying a bitch a CD for her birthday that she wasn't worthy to receive. Getting a nothing ass hug. I ain't getting no pussy payment off of that. I'm talking 2001. Entering high school. That's what I saw about, early tricking. Just getting the bitch a chair. Open the door, just being courteous for nothing, and not getting results out of being so courteous and out of my generosity. That's my early experiences of thinking highly of broads. Then, how they say, it goes from one extreme to the other. Then, as I older, I'm talking about my damn late teens. Um, Buying a chick a jewelry, about seeing confidentiality, seeing buying chick a chain for nothing, who never did nothing for me at all, just sat next to me and spoke to me, not give me any real physical results, give me little nothing time. That's what I mean by. That's what I mean to seeing things not win in my favor. That you thinking I'm gonna bust a hole on my space. Being hopeful and waking up hopeless behind my giving ass ways. This is trial and error of seeing what being so giving will do for you. This is me having that uh goodwill thinking for hoes. You know what I mean? Give a goodwill thinking for hoes and see it not benefit me, but maybe like a damn fool, repetitively. Buying a chicken chain I didn't know. Who never gave me real affection, real time, real devotion. Then things progress to seeing the progress to things progress to straight up now, buying a bitch boots, paying for a bitch's cigarettes. This is tricking. Paying a bitch phone bill. All this is tricking activity. Giving what I can for a bitch that is not gonna give me nothing in return. Most men will be doing tricking for decades. Wake up from high school to fucking adult and do it for decades. I mean, do this shit like it's daggone second nature. Pay a bitch fucking car note. Pay a bitch college tuition. Pay a bitch daycare. Pay a bitch hair appointment. Pay for a bitch's nails that they not fucking in the first place. For decades, and don't accept and ignore that they make it a habit they need to fucking break. Even me doing these little childish things, it made me feel dirty and worthless. Begging a bitch for a kiss, a hug, time of day, charity, and no winning. It shows how far. It shows how far some philosophies can take you. Called nowhere. But as I wised up and learned that, that don't do nothing. Paying a bitch's bills is not getting no pussy in return. Paying a bitch's car note is not gonna get no pussy in return. Paying a bitch's way is not gonna bring no pussy in return. When a bitch look at a nigga as something, it's no going back. It don't matter how cool y'all went. It don't matter how cool y'all was. You went to the same high school. You is stuck there. When a bitch look at a nigga as something, it's no returning to no. It is no returning to a better position. You stuck there. You her brother. You a help in need. You a side nigga. You her Captain Saberhawk. That's what a bitch can look at any motherfucker who take care of their problems financially with no ass not getting no ass return as that. And they'll do they have this whole ass mentality forever. Honestly, forever. If they have children, they have that mentality. A church gonna have that mentality. It will come back in effect like that. I've seen it done. I've seen bitches straight up in there asking motherfucker, can you buy me this shit? And I'm thinking like, do I look like a fucking ATM? No self-respect. You know what I mean? It's no self-respect. That's all I can say about that. Tricking is not charity. I mean, as I wise up and learned that a man has to take a stand and say no to shit like, nah, I'm not waiting for you. You know, you move on my time. If you with me, if a bitch like you, she move on your time, not on her clock. Remember that. She on your clock when it come to you. Cause honestly, a bitch will do over the top shit for a rap artist. They only seen or heard about when drive 10 hours to see a motherfucker one time. 10 hours on a plane. 10 hours driving a whip from whatever city they from to see a motherfucker they saw a nigga rhyme. See a nigga act. See a nigga sing. See a nigga box. They will drive miles to see a fucking celebrity, a rap artist, and look at an average motherfucker as zero. Because they not that. The clout changes, the clout upgrades tricking. It upgrades, because when our clout upgrades tricking from have to explain yourself, have to show shit, have to kill small conversation to direct activity that a motherfucker want done. Ain't no fucking riddles. It's straight. That's the clout. The clout ain't you ain't go through no charades. The bit get motherfuckers getting straight to the point of what the motherfucker want, and the motherfucker and the bitch can vamoose. That's what the clout does. But tricking is not the best thing to keep doing good at. You know, you see your self-respect deplete, paying for a bitch's needs. And most bitches will have, and a bitch told me this shit. A bitch told me she just dated a motherfucker for food. Straight up, for food. I saw a hoe have that kind of behavior in them. Straight told me shit. I dated a motherfucker for food. Maybe it was only, but no, and any bitch will do this shit. I'm sure they have had past experience of doing it for a couple of years. It's called reality. That's not been old and never going to be played out. Like I said, a motherfucker be a lifetime trick. Spend their whole life in the strip club. Pay for a bitch on the corner. Every chick they see will get confidential with them and pay for all they needs. Pay for a hoe's daycare, child's daycare. Pay for a hoe's fucking issues in her home, and ain't getting no pussy in return. Will chase a hoe down for decades in a motherfucking old folks' home. I've seen this shit. Decades chasing the same bitch, hoping it gets better. My thing on that is, no, that's not good to chase a motherfucker forever. People have to learn to leave people where they are, and get a short attention span for them. It's not getting better, and you're on your clock. Don't make a motherfucker. I don't understand how a motherfucking date somebody for years and not get no pussy in return, for years. 3 years of dating, 1 year of dating, 6 months of dating. Fuck reading a book about some nigga talking about how to be a man. Be a man with common sense and good using sense. Dating should be take fucking weeks, not years. I was dating a bitch one time, being 24, and also I wasn't getting no pussy out of it. She was the first virgin I ever saw. Actually saw. She never sucked no dick. Never. She just told me this shit. She wanted to start getting some pussy. She wanted to get some. On her wedding day or something. My attention span with that is short, because I know I'm wasting my gas money. I'm wasting gas on you. I'm wasting my conversation on you. I'm wasting my motherfucking time on you. Because it's not getting no better with all this fucking hanging out shit. Let's get to the point and let me get them cheeks. Not waste socializing. And that's what That's why I mean AD. You gotta get AD. People have to learn to get ADD for hoes. If it's honestly a wasting of time. When you see your fucking your valuable time going to hell. My time is viable. That's why most men think like, their time is viable. All that shit about ain't tricking. You gotta guess what? Guess what? It's home if you got it. People have to accept that. You have to. People accept that they stop listening to women's philosophy on men. Fuck their books. A bitch don't have to go out there. A bitch don't gotta go out there and prove anything besides be a hoe, attention hoe, a porn star hoe, a rapping hoe, a street hoe, forever. That's the only proof they gonna already have. But motherfucker don't give a fuck about their college degree. They gonna care about their new car. I got a land. A bitch will land with it. So the fuck what? You tell them, wow, you got a Lambo. What else? What else is new? You got a big ass mansion. What else is new? There's man trying to fuck and move on. That's the main goal. The biggest priority a motherfucking bitch got in this game is pussy. No man wants no. I mean, that's faggots and shit out there who want a bitch for friends. But with a nigga like myself, I don't have no female friends. I'm not a female. I'm not a bitch best friend. They can think that all they want. I'm a motherfucking leader too. I prefer to be looked at from a bitch is leadership. Like that's my leader right there. That's my captain. That's my conductor of the motherfucking train. No little cousin. No little brother. No nothing nigga. I'll be the supreme nigga. The top contender nigga that bitch wanna be with. That tricking thing will burn a motherfucker out. It will. You wake up daily seeing a bitch it will burn a motherfucker. Seeing a bitch day after day, seeing nothing conversation. You spend your money on her fucking problems. And you ain't getting your shit solved at all. It's a God honest truth. Mental notes is the best weapon to have when it comes to shit. Cause you remember what you seen it last time. And you seen it again. As you age. This thing of paying for a bitch, this thing of paying for a bitch is never going to go out of style. It's never going to age no matter what age you turn. A teenage trick, a 20-year-old trick, a 30-year-old trick, a 40-year-old trick, a 50-year-old trick. I think to myself, when is this daggone behavior going to have an end? So motherfucking can realize I gotta outthink the bitch but the bitch outthink me. You gotta be 10 toes. You gotta be on 10 while the bitch on 9. That's what I mean. Pussy is the biggest value a bitch got when it comes to this hoeing. Tricking and hoeing. That's the biggest value. No one cares about a fucking mixtape. No one cares about her new fresh ass clothes for some clothing line. I don't care about Chanel and all that fucking old shit. I care about busting, getting, diving and getting the fuck out of my face. That's the main thing with any other man. You got people. I learned that over time. You have to listen with your eyes. Now listen to a bitch's mouth ramble about when men ramble about nothing knowledge. That's dead. Fuck a bitch knowledge about what black men supposed to be. Fuck a bitch knowledge about what men supposed to be. Fuck a bitch knowledge on anything. They probably heard it from another. Most of the time they heard it from another dumbass bitch who thinks more like them. That's tricking. Paying for a bitch's drugs is tricking. Paying for a bitch's habit is tricking. Yeah, I like when roles are reversed, meaning I'm the drug, I'm the habit, I'm priority. That's what I enjoy. That a bitch will call out. That's what every man must think. Like a bitch will call out a job for you. A bitch or leave. A bitch will fucking leave a job early for your expense. A bitch will fucking like put things on hold for you. That's the reversion of the trick mentality. You the main priority over everything. You the best. You the main source over everything. And it has no end. It has no end. So people learn to accept them. It lets people learn to accept what the fuck they're doing wrong. Any bitch can find any man anywhere and get dick anywhere. It's not hard for them to find a baby father. A motherfucker will cater to their needs to entertain them, become their fucking BET. It's not hard. They will do this shit forever. I've seen it done. But you know, as I said in my learning my trick ways, I want to see that to be my trick way I learned, except that has to be diminished. That's I tell anybody out there is that this you got to get a bitch. You got to accept a bitch. Got to be on your terms, on your clock, or it ain't go, or it's not getting no better. That's the biggest. It's not gonna get any better, but any time. But over time, I learned better. I learned over time. I learned better. Don't show a bitch like that. Don't show a lot of bitch shit. Let them dream and fantasize what the fuck that you have and what you supposed to be. But that trick and shit, it does take a toll on your mind. How you have no self-respect. I like being respected. I like being looked up to. I like being highly revered. Not highly being a fucking daggone sick. Not highly being a survival kit. Nah. I want to be the upgrade, not a downgrade. That's why tricking is not charity. It's tricking. OnlyFans is tricking. Hiring a prostitute is tricking. Being a stripper, paying for a bitch at the strip club is tricking. Trying to, help her, paying for a bitch as in holding now is tricking. Use your sound mind. Use your sound mind. It's not. It's called elevate yourself. Anybody can elevate yourself. This is what I'm saying to you all is an elevation from bad habits that have to break. Don't matter if you marry a motherfucker, she'll still look at you as a fucking trick. This nigga paid my bills and we ain't fuck. This motherfucker took care of my whole family and they ain't fuck. This motherfucker bought all my clothes and they ain't fuck. This motherfucker fixed my car problems, they ain't fuck. They gonna keep you in that position. The just in case mechanic. The just in case the light bill is short nigga. The just in case the car the wheel the tire got flat nigga. It's called being too fucking available. Just in case I need someone to talk to, nigga. The rambling time, nigga. I am not that nigga. I'm motherfucker now, nigga. Like if it ain't working right now, then leave me now, nigga. That's how I am. That's how I am. Short attention span will work with this conversation, nigga. Yeah. Tricking. And today's subject is tricking is not charity. Alright? Y'all like what you heard? Hit that Cash App. And that CASHAPP. The 2022. MistaO. Yeah.